Hello, everyone. I'm hoping that you've done your research and you know something about blood pressure and hypertension at this point. This lab is going to be looking at how gender affects blood pressure and the effects of hypertension on blood pressure. So I'm going to begin by choosing female, and I'm going to choose the age range of 18 to 24 so you can see how this data is collected. You will be given a completed table after I show you how it's all collected so that you can analyze the data. So what we're going to do now, we have 10 females between the ages of 18 to 24, and we are going to measure their blood pressure. And each of these blood pressures, we have 116 over 75, 113 over 71. Those are the blood pressures that you are going to write down in your chart. And what this virtual simulation has you do is it has you calculate the average, and you can actually use their calculator in order to be able to calculate that average. I'm going to actually calculate that average for you and pop it into the table so that you don't have to waste your time doing that. So those are the 10 women that were chosen. Now we are going to reset it, and we're going to choose males in the same age range. And we're going to take a look at their blood pressure. So I'm going to measure their blood pressure as well. And there are their blood pressures. Now you can see that we've got a couple of outliers, those that are in red. That is suggesting that there might be something to do that doesn't specifically deal with their age range, which is why their blood pressures are out of the normal range. So what this simulation actually has you do is it has you pull on the patient, and it looks at the medical record of that patient. And you can see that their weight is 155, optimal weight is 152, so they're slightly overweight. Family history of hypertension. Yes, there is a family history of hypertension. High salt diet. Yes, there is a high salt diet. Lack of exercise. Yes, there is lack of exercise. Do they consume a lot of alcohol? Well, they say they don't. That is patient 033. So let's take a look at the medical record of the other one that is slightly outside of the normal range, and that's this one over here. And let's take a look at this medical record. Family history of hypertension. Yes. High salt diet. No. Lack of exercise. Yes. Alcohol consumption. No. And this person is 18. Again, I'm going to give you the average so that you can put that into your table. Let's take a look at a different age range and see if there is a comparison. So let's take a look at females, and let's take a look at an older age range. So this is 45 to 54. Yes, old people just like your teacher. Here we go. Okay, we have one that is outside of the normal range. So let's click on that one to see if there's anything interesting about their chart. Here we have someone of age 49, 5'4", weight is 180, optimal weight is 138, so there is additional weight there. Family history of hypertension, no. High salt diet, yes. Lack of exercise, yes. Alcohol consumption, no. So there are a few things in here that might lead to hypertension. If we take a look at an average person on here, here's a pretty good one, 123 over 75. This person, optimal weight is 140. They are 136, so they're slightly under their or the average weight. No family history. No salt, low salt diet, lack of exercise, no, and alcohol consumption, no. Okay, Let's move on to males and see what we get for the same age range. So I'm going to reset this, and we're going to put our males in here, and we will look at the data associated with that. So, oh my goodness, look how many over we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's take a look at these family histories. This person is 48. Their weight is 145, optimal weight 147, so they're underweight. Family history, no. High salt diet, yes. Lack of exercise, yes. Alcohol consumption, no. Let's take a look at the next one. Please try and see if there's any consistency in any of the information we're looking at to see whether there are any trends that you notice. This weight is 166, optimal weight 169. Family history of hypertension, yes. High salt diet, no. Lack of exercise, yes. And alcohol consumption, yes. Next one. Optimal weight, family history, no. Salt diet, no. Lack of exercise, yes. And alcohol consumption, no. Oop, did we already do that one? I think we just did that one. Oopsie. Let's take a look at this one. 135, optimal weight 138. No family history, not a high salt diet, but there is lack of exercise and there is alcohol consumption. Let's take a look at this one. Weight 228, 175 is optimal. Family history, yes. No high salt diet, no lack of exercise, and no alcohol consumption. And last but not least, here we have no family history. The diet is not high in salt. They exercise and they don't consume a lot of alcohol. And weight is 150 and optimal weight is 154. What could possibly be explaining the reasons for hypertension here? And last but not least, wow. Weight is 210, optimal is 160. There is a family history, and the others are all no's. Okay, there you go. That is all I'm going to show you on this virtual program. You can see what it is that we do on this program, and you will be seeing a data table as part of your lab, and you will be analyzing the results of that data table.